Yo, what's up? Good morning to the best friends and family on YouTube. So, as you guys are aware, the STI is coming from Japan, and before it even lands, I'm trying to hunt down the parts that that made the blue one that I originally was going to get so appealing. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to make it World Rally Blue all that easy, but yesterday I picked up the BBS wheels, which I really like. They're silver versus the gold, but I have done it in the past where I've painted it a BBS gold or powder coated a very close gold. So what I'm doing today, I'm going to take them out of the truck. They came out from a middle of nowhere farm. This dude had Subaru graveyard, man. And these wheels are covered in like different animal feces. They look like they're in good shape, but the objective today is to make sure they're in decent shape, just because they're covered in all this excrement, I guess, and what have you. And when I picked them up yesterday, I'm not even kidding you, there was actually a Black Widow on one of the tires. So good thing I had gloves on, just gave it a flick. But yeah, there's going to be surprises, I'm sure, and I'm going to have to wash them. So without further ado, I'm going to get this all ready, show you guys what I picked up. It was really cheap. They were $600. So if you go on Google or eBay, or your local classifieds, even, they're about $4 grand. I saw a guy local to me selling them for $675 a wheel. So I'm gonna get them out of the truck, show you what I picked up for $600. All right, so there's the wheels, and as you can see, they got like tar on them. They got chicken feathers on them, spider webs with spiders. What else? We got poop, bird poop, and I think there was some cat poop. Lots and lots of dirt. Some random stuff. Poop. A little bit of curb rash, but that's the worst of it. So let's redo these wheels and see how they turn out. All right, so from first rinse, pretty much everything's coming off, which is good. I'm gonna put a coat of soap on it, rinse it, and then put some specific wheel cleaner on it so it has more acid. And then we'll see how they turn out, see if it was worth the $600. I think any way you slice it, it was worth the $600. Because once they're repainted, that curb rash pretty much disappears after you sand it down and make it look smooth. I've done this many a time, so let's get at it. All right, this is the last cycle, and this is the rim specific cleaner. They're coming decently clean, but there's some black spots on here that I do believe is tar, and it's quite difficult to get off. So I'm just gonna keep scrubbing away, letting it sit for a bit. We'll see what we can come up with, but refinishing these will be a little bit of a challenge because I'm gonna have to pick off every single speck of tar, and there's quite a bit. All right, so I'm done for now. Didn't turn out quite the way I wanted to, but they are 100 times better to what I got them in, the shape they were in. Like, you can just clearly tell by the grime circles over here how bad they were. Like, that's with me washing while the wheels were there. But yeah, so I'm going to get a can of paint. I have done this before with STI wheels. Painted them BBS Gold GK1, I do believe, is the paint code, and they turn out absolutely flawless. If you do it right, it's almost as good as powder coating them from a shop. I have never had an issue. I paint them, I put usually 3 or 4 coats of paint on, and then I seal them up with some good automotive grade or wheel grade clear coat, and it works flawless. They do look good on camera, so at least there's that. But they do have, the problem with them right now is that they're specced out with that tarry sticky stuff that I can't get off without peeling it off with my hand. So I'm going to see if there's a solvent out there that can dissolve that. Let me know in the comments if you guys know of anything. Now, big question is, are these worth 600 bucks? I would say it's subjective. For me, yes. If you look at the costs on eBay, and there's a local guy selling one wheel for $675. Granted, they're probably in better shape. At least I hope so. I think it's a good deal. I got all four with at least 2 tires that are good that I could resell for 600 bucks. So at the end of the day, I'll probably pay 500 bucks for these things. And I think that they're in good shape. The only bad one is really this one right here. This one has a little bit of curb rash, but nothing like metal morphing like this one. I'll try to sand that down, make it smooth, and paint over it. But overall, for 600 bucks, I think this is a good deal. Like I said, on eBay, these are like $4,000 Canadian. So let me know what you guys think. Would you have bought these for 600 bucks? I think I could resell them for, I don't know, like condition as is. I'd say probably 800 bucks. I could get rid of these for right now. Once they're painted and redone, I think that they're going to be, you know, at least double. So, but I'm just happy I got them because these are the wheels that I wanted in the blue one. So now my black STI coming has the BBS wheels that I want. So let me know if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. I didn't know if I was going to record this, but I thought I would take you along the journey with me, you know, attaining all the parts for either that or the STI, and just take you through what I'm doing to them. Ultimately, I'd like to get more viewers, more content, and maybe even edit a little bit more, but it's just difficult with the family life. So let me know what you guys want, what you like. But here's the wheels, and let me know what you guys think. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.